What are the symptoms? Well, classically, there are obviously the sexual symptoms. So severe reduction in libido, erectile dysfunction can even happen, although most men that are low in testosterone don't really have erectile dysfunction so much as diminished quality of sexual activity and erectile dysfunction are very common. And then in a lot of cases, you're looking at just a general lack of motivation, sort of feeling low and gray, not depressed, although it can certainly lead to depression, but just feeling unmotivated in general, feeling low energy, not feeling, a lot of men will say they don't feel themselves anymore. It's sort of this feeling like you sort of like age overnight, because it does seem to be the case that for most men, you get to a certain age, and if your testosterone diminishes past a certain threshold, all of a sudden you're symptomatic. You were fine before, and it's like there's a magical number for every man that when he drops below that number, he just doesn't feel the same any longer. And you're going to go from a man that might be very well motivated and that kind of thing to a man that now is struggling with motivation, struggling with discipline, and struggling even with emotions and anger. That's one of the sort of pop culture myths about testosterone, is that it makes you angry. It's actually quite the opposite. This has been very well studied. Men who have high testosterone are typically more patient. They're typically more benevolent. They're typically more capable of dealing with stress in a stoic manner, or in a manner that's appropriate to the situation. Whereas a man that has low testosterone is going to be emotionally less regulated. He's going to struggle with self-control more. He's going to be affected by his surroundings more, and less capable of handling stressful situations, challenges in a competent manner. He may shut down or withdraw. He may overreact, those types of things. But in a way, more tend toward, a man with low testosterone will tend more toward behaviors that are not appropriate for the given stressor or situation that they're in, especially if it's something that's difficult or challenging. The other thing is just going to be body composition changes. Men can experience a shift toward fat storage rather than you can have at a certain point sort of a rapid loss of muscle mass. Now, I think this is usually precipitated by and correlates often to a sudden engagement in sedentary behavior. So a guy that works outside suddenly goes inside. Well, your testosterone is probably going to drop very significantly in that case. And so you're probably, I mean, it's just the natural course of things. And so you might be a good candidate for testosterone therapy, but it might also be that certain minor lifestyle adjustments may compensate for this to the point that you don't need testosterone replacement yet, and may actually never need it, because there are